In this video, we will explore the concept of data types in Power Query and understand why it's crucial to control and adjust them before starting any data analysis. Data types in Power Query define the nature of the data stored in each column. Common data types include text, number, date time, Boolean, percentage, currency, and some more. Now, why are data types important? Well, correct data types ensure accurate calculations, effective filtering and sorting, and overall data integrity. Also, having the correct data type in all tables allows us to match columns from different data tables and ensure proper results. Power Query supports various data types such as text for strings, numbers for numerical values, and so on. And it assumes, while it imports the data, certain data types for the various columns that are contained in the dataset. And you can see that it does that automatically, because here in the applied steps frame on the right hand side, I have this operation change type, which I didn't do myself. Now, if I look at the columns here, I can see that Power Query assumed that for the quantity we will have whole numbers. For the SKU ID, we will also have whole numbers for the order ID as well. And for the date, we will have date values. Now, while I'm happy with the choice of data type for the quantity column as well as for the date column, I'm not satisfied with the idea that the order ID and the SKU ID should be whole numbers. Because why should they? We're not going to make any computations based on the SKU ID, meaning we're not going to add one SKU ID to another SKU ID to create a third SKU ID, nor are we going to take the average of all SKU IDs or something like this. So it doesn't make sense to have them as numbers. Also, it can lead to problems. Think about SKU IDs that would have leading zeros, which is not so uncommon. And those leading zeros, they would be removed if we had whole numbers as a data format. Therefore, the appropriate data type for both SKU ID and order ID is text. So let's click on order ID first, and let's select data type and text. And we will do the same thing. We will say replace current first, and we will do the same thing for the SKU ID, data type, and text. Replace current. All right, very good. Now we have corrected the data types and we can continue with our analysis.